Hey, comic book community, Lumbox Love Affair here, Queer Tea Comics.
Howdy.
We are done with Baltimore Comic Con. This is our last moment. Sorry, am I getting only me? It's our last moments in the hall. We are about to leave. I have some signed artwork. We have CGC bags, swag, t-shirt. People are going to think we're facilitators, which we are not. I am amazed by the sketches I got, and we found some great stuff. You got a triple book.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that
one later.
We got to talk about that. So we're going to show a little bit of footage from the con floor, so enjoy that footage, and then we'll come back and do our haul video for day 3. See you soon.
The air, rich man's up in the air. Thank you so much.
All right, where are we going? Left or right?
Stay with me.
People were throwing them. I didn't have to do anything. It was like I had some kind of magic for it.
Oh, it's because it's square. It's safe.
Glare is crazy, but it's so nice.
What are the good stuff that you guys found today?
I got a whole bunch of Power Rangers Lightning Collection action figures because can't pass them. Are these 3 for $2? Don't go to figure guys, so haven't.
Yeah, we're in Jersey. I'm not it's close to the Netherlands. Yeah, it's in the Netherlands. I always, think everybody knows what New Jersey.
Would it be easier if I pay a lot?
How are you paying?
Yeah, we had heard some yesterday, and right as we didn't make it this far yesterday, so then we're like, you need to come back here first thing because we saw all the stuff.
Okay, we're back. We're waiting for our train. We're a little early, but we're gonna do a little impromptu comic haul. This will be day 3. And I still found books on day 3. You found books on day 3. So it was madness. So we're gonna talk about what we bought, and then we're gonna pick one comic that we thought is our favorite. But before we get into that, I was excited at John Beatty's booth that I got this awesome print. I'm going to, thanks, show and tell, Vanna. I'm going to probably frame this and put it in my office to make it even more of a geeky comic den. And then I went and dropped off things at CGC, so they both gave us CGC bags, which are actually pretty cool.
Yeah, they're nice bags.
They're nice bags. They have the various grading levels, and then got a CGC shirt, so was pretty happy about that. And last thing before we get into the haul, I want to show off my sketches. Finally show off the sketches I picked up, which I was super excited about. I went on a binge of 5 artists, 6 sketches. So I'm very happy with them. So I'm gonna, in no particular order, show on the screen superimposed, because they are at CGC right now. They are going to get graded over the next month or two. So I picked up Sean Chen. Sean did this homage to Amazing Fantasy 15 for me. I've worked with Sean before. He did an awesome Wolverine Phoenix battle. And so he was able to do a little bit of a recreation. He wanted to put his own spin on this, so it is a little bit of a different twist to the classic cover. Next up, I did 2 sketches from Tom Rainey. I'm a fan of Tom. I have books signed and sketched from him as well, so I added these to the collection. So this Infinity is Adam Warlock, of course, with the Infinity Gauntlet. Love Tom Rainey's run on that, I think it was Infinity Watch, and then he did Annihilation, Conquest, and obviously a bunch of other books, Mutant X. So I'm a big fan of his line work. Beautiful, beautiful ink drawings there. And then he also did this head sketch of Captain Marvel on Civil War, The Return. And while this Captain Marvel was a Skrull, I really like that era of Marvel Comics, so I was glad to get a Tom Rainey sketch. It is so like front and center amazing. I am a fan. Next up, who else did I get a sketch from? Bill Morrison. Bill Morrison, I said, here is a cosmic comic book, Infinity, so can you do a cosmic Simpsonized character? And I was hoping he would either do Galactus, Thanos, or Silver Surfer, but then that night I was thinking, I hope he picks Galactus, and of course he did. So I was really very pleased with this head sketch. He really took took best use of the space. I was, when you have a big cover, you hope the artist doesn't do something super small. Mark Silvestri, as he did to me in a past. No shade. So Bill Morrison, loved that piece. I'm very excited about it. I've been thinking about that piece for about a year. Next up was Jim Chung, who does did Young Avengers and Avengers Children's Crusade and other key books that I just love his artwork. I have a Apocalypse sketch. He did a Wiccan sketch for me. I'm a big fan of Young Avengers, so I like this sketch. I think it is a great sketch. I wish it was a little bit more filled in with more line work, a little bit more depth to it, but I still think it's a great sketch, so I'm very appreciative of that. And then last but not least, I don't think I missed anybody, is Lee Weeks. Today, I went to his booth, Sunday, last day of the con. He had not started the sketch, and I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be rushed, because you all know how I feel about rushed sketches and the turnout that has worked, how that has worked out for me. Au contraire, this sketch is beautiful. Gambit, of course. I said head sketch, and I think he gave me more than just the head. So this sketch is amazing. I know the guys at CGC were like, can we take a photo? This is beautiful. So I am super psyched for this Lee Weeks sketch. I'm psyched for all of them. And it was a really great Baltimore Comic-Con for me. So I'm not going to show any books right now. I want Sean, QWERTY Comics, to give us a little insight of what he picked up today. Last day, you think there's nothing left. Oh.
So I won't do the big book yet. But turns out I didn't get one of my Black Panther books, so I picked up issue 6.
That's right. You picked up a Jungle Action 6 instead.
Yeah, but we'll just ignore that. But and then I've been hunting for some Captain Britain books, and I was looking for First Betsy, but no one had it. But I did find the second run, so I found number 8, which is The Origin of Megan, and then number 12, which is it's a cameo, or right when Betsy gets the Captain Britain powers. So grab those.
Kind of a hidden gem, because if you look
Yeah.
on Key Collector, this book is like super cheap priced,
Yeah,
but you can't find it. You can't find it for cheap online.
Yeah, and then last, which was it was a little weird because I saw it on the wall and I was like, how much is that going for? Because I've spent some money already, and ended up buying a third X-Men 2. And we were trying to work out a deal, and we were looking to see maybe if I trade in the other 2, maybe upgrade these. And he was like, I don't know, because the grades on those are so iffy, they don't know how they'll come back. And so he was like, how about if you just do cash deal for this amount, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And so I bought a third one. So now I have 3 copies of X-Men 2, and I thought I would never be able to find these in this like price range. So super excited about it. This book just needs a press and clean, and it might come back anywhere between, I would say, a 4 to 6. So I think that's a great investment on my end.
It is a really nice copy. It definitely needs a press. It is wavy, but it is glossy. It is
Yeah,
like,
it's
it
high
looks
gloss.
so new. Other than the waves, which are not bends. I wouldn't call those
No,
bends,
no.
but they're just more waves and contouring. As like it was probably stored in like flat, like not flat. It like kind of curved over time. And just to memorialize the moment, anyone who follows me on Instagram, you will see this picture where I was like, this is crazy times. You're buying 3 copies of a Silver Age high dollar key that you didn't even expect to find one.
Yeah.
So I'm wishing QWERTY Comics the best in getting these books graded, pressed, clean, graded, and hopefully high grades, hopefully no green labels. And you know, I think you'll probably keep posting on your channel. I mean, it's going to be some time until this happens, but you get the grades back. But I highly recommend checking out his channel so that you can stay abreast. We're getting wind storm, you know, leaves are flying us. You can stay abreast of what's happening. So I'm going to show my comics now. So I did pick up some comics and went back to some booths. And it's funny. Day 3 of the con, I found booths that I had not gone to on the first day or the second day. So these are. Actually, the first 2 are from a booth I went to on day 1 and didn't see them, and was excited to pick these up. So I found a nice mid to upper grade level of Captain Marvel number 31, Jim Starlin. Oh, the glare is awful. Jim Starlin. This is the Mark Jewelers insert. So was able to find this for less than 20 bucks, basically, because I made a deal. And so love this run. Love all these characters. Just a big fan of this stuff. So this is a second copy for me. And then I also picked up a high grade Captain Marvel 27.
It's really nice.
Really nice. Black cover, so it's hard to get without cracking on the spine. First Eros, Star Fox on the cover, maybe his first appearance? Is that?
I think it is first.
Yeah. You got Super Skrull, you got Captain Marvel. This is the beginning of the early issues of the Thanos saga. This is 3rd appearance of Thanos, I believe. 2nd appearance of Drax. A lot of key with this particular book. So definitely psyched to find that. And then just some other books I picked up for $5 each. Well, so yeah, I'll show these and I'll give you the story. So Power Man and Iron Fist 57. This is an early X-Men run or appearance, Storm, Nightcrawler, that new generation after Giant Size X-Men. So picked that up for $5 and picked up Dazzler 33, but this is not for me, this is for my friend Martin. Any of you follow the channel know Martin's made a couple of guest appearances, so he was looking for this on Friday and couldn't find it, so I messaged him. I was like, I found it. He was willing to pay 20. I got it for 5. That's the long box deal here. That said, I had a pile of comics, including these, at this one dealer. Nothing was priced. They were on the bottom, so I thought, on the ground. So I was like, well, these will be cheap. They're on the ground, and lo and behold, they were not cheap. The price kept on going up and up and up. He's like, I'll do this for 30, and this for 50, and this for 100. I was like, no, I don't really need these other comics. I have Future Imperfect. I had some Unity, Valiant stuff. I had bunch of other like mid-key type of books, and he didn't have anything priced, so I was ticked off about it. But for $5, I took these. And then last but not least, my guys at Absolute Statues and Comics, or Absolute Statues and Collectibles, check them out. They gave me My Amazing Fantasy over the spring. They didn't give it to me, but you know what I mean, if only. But I was able to pick up 2 variant covers that I was looking for, and these are moderns, but I bought Avengers No Surrender 679, the Nick Bradshaw variant, and the same issue in the 2nd print, and paid less than cover. They had a nice deal. They gave me 30 to 40% off, and this is the first appearance of the Challenger, which is one of those celestial beings like the Grandmaster. I think it's like brother of the Grandmaster. So that is my haul, and I promise we're gonna pick out one favorite that from the con, from the whole 3 days. So hopefully you followed the progress videos of day 1, day 2, and now this is day 3. So, Sean, what is your favorite book from this convention this weekend?
I think it's a given, but I'm gonna say the 3 X-Men 2s that I got.
1 book times 3.
Yeah, I think it's a good story to tell of impulse, desire, and want. So I think it's a given, and you know, I want to clean these up, get them encapsulated, and then just kind of like check it off on my list.
And then you need X-Men 1 and you are done. You can sit back and stop collecting.
Yeah, as I was buying the X-Men 2, they're like, well, we got like a 251 maybe for this amount. I was just like, hold off. Let me sell some other stuff.
Someday.
And I'll come back to you.
You know where you can find it.
Yes.
They will.
And that was at the place you got your...
It's where I got Amazing Fantasy
Yeah.
15, so you wanna copy me. Yeah, I wish you luck in that. I think that's amazing. So keep us all posted. So my favorite is not one I got today. It's one I got yesterday. It's Fantastic 449. The glare is real. The first full Galactus, a second Silver Surfer, just a key comic. Awesome cover. So the 5.0, really respectable grade. And excited to add that to the collection. There were so many keys at this con. It was a little bit quiet this year. I was a little surprised. Had a great time. Didn't love that you get an armband that you have to wear for all 3 days, so I can't wait to cut this off. It's not a lanyard for the common folk. But yeah, great con, Baltimore Comic-Con, done. I had a blast. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, this is my first, and definitely like really enjoyed how there were so many dealers there, comic dealers,
Yeah.
and so just a lot of hunting. That was kind of great to just kind of like dig through and just really enjoy that, and then running into people that you know and kind of just talking comics. It was great.
That's a good point. It's a great con to connect with people. Loved seeing some followers on the channel and on Instagram. So definitely good to catch up with folks, especially after there's been this whole COVID period of time. So definitely feeling poor.
Yes.
And we have a train ride back to DC. So good to see you all that we saw at the convention. Thanks for watching these videos. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.